So what I witnessed when I went out, I already expected it. That was the first time I could use the bathroom all day. I haven't been able to leave my room for fear of my life since I woke up this morning and then went back to sleep and woke up again. I don't talk about any of the military activity here, but the fact that there's still white and Arabic people that are always walking by when there's deliveries made to my door, it's random. I mean, sorry. It's almost protocol that these, like, the despots, let's just say that. It's not that simple, but an adult knows that I don't need to do this. I'm hostage in here. Okay, good. We all understand this. Let me plug my ears. So when there's deliveries for me, they send a white or an Arabic one. It could be prostitutes. Usually women, they're paying them. They have their little cell phones in their hands, and every time like clockwork, and they patrol until I come out. Or I mean, that's how I see it, but it's actually to see when the package got picked up and stuff like that. It's really creepy, and the mob does this. I can say I know that from Staten Island. They do creepy shit like that. So the fact that these white and Arabic people behave and conduct themselves like that is really alarming. But the city's toast, and these kind of people that you're seeing on these videos are a big reason why the city of New York gets hit with like this historical horrible weapon. It's a WMD, and the entire island of Manhattan will not exist. And I'm telling you now, and I'm letting you know, this is going to happen. There's layers upon layers upon layers of reasons why Manhattan was targeted by the very evil military who they tried to let into my country. At this point in time, 2023, there's not a lot of really good human beings still in Manhattan. There's layers upon layers upon layers as to why that is. I cannot get sidetracked in explaining that. Most good people have moved out of the main city. Same goes for Chicago. The area of Chicago that will be hit with this catastrophic WMD because of the type of people that you see on the videos always walking by, sticking their noses up in the air. A survivor, a historic female survivor of a brutal terrorist cell. Those are the people that you see. This is what happens. So Chicago, like 40% of the city is in fucking rubble. There's skyscrapers that have no lights, no elevators. There's people who live around these abandoned buildings. I don't have words. The fact that there's women who are still walking by this house with their dogs after the brutal murders I have witnessed of other women and the brutality that these men have put on me. I'm really glad that I filmed these things, even though I can hardly speak and I talk at a 3rd grade level now because of the trauma I have survived. I am grateful to God I could use the toilet. I used the toilet after I left the room. My green light was as soon as that package gets here, you go down that second, you get it, you film it. My green light was, yes, film the white woman walking her dog. She's a local and she's pretending she doesn't know what's going on here. I can't talk about the military, but let me just say this. You know what's going on here. Anybody around here knows what's going on here. All right, and then they all stick their nose really high in the air. That arrogance gets to major cities. It's just so fucked up. These white guys that did it are their gods. They're from overseas. They're like white, blonde, Aryan dudes. They're really fucking evil, and they had horrible weapons, and they used them on us because of these type of white and Arabic people in my country that brought on total disaster here. Okay? And they put me in they tried to give me a mob hit here. That didn't work. Then they poisoned me here. That didn't work. These are the facts and things that legally, factually happened. Now all the terrorists that are here are being killed, which is what I need to make my report about. Ever since the last 4 hours, the TV up there has been blasting, but the phone is too hacked to really pick it up and capture how loud. It is not at max volume, but it's near that. The door is closed, so you know that this is the two things they do when they got dead bodies. And on the video footage, there's been so many dead bodies that this is what the videos have been consistent of most of the time in the recent months, is what I am describing. Either that door is wide open and there's terrorists guarding it and running around, their dead bodies and their bombs, or that door is shut closed up there over my room, and that TV blasts into the bathroom, into the two spots, one of the two spots that we all know that I filmed. And it stays on with the horror thriller movies until they're done with the whatever the fuck it is. And there's always some smell going through the house while that happens. And as usual, there's always another TV blasting from the basement. So that's what I filmed again today. When that door is closed, it's pretty creepy. It's a little bit more, or maybe I'm wrong and it's a lot more. I just don't know. But I can definitely tell you it's more dangerous than when they're actually the meth addicts, ISIS terrorists here, when they're just running around barefoot. There was nobody running around after I flushed. The house was empty, so they're definitely killing them off again, and they're probably hiding, or they're all dead. Okay, that door is fucking closed. And they're running their body chop shop again, which is what I know I witnessed it. I filmed it. And the house, when you come out of my room, no longer smells like a dead corpse. It smells like burning woodsy kind of chemical weapons smell, which is kind of in the house now. But with all the stuff that I've reported, I didn't report. I can hardly talk about the WMD chemicals weapon system under the floor. But I did mention it a little today. So when you read that I'm discussing it and they're active in warfare down there, and then I say the woodsy chemical scent is in the house, then you can connect the dots. Right, so they've got the bomb factory going and seriously dangerous crime scene up there. Because when the door is closed, is something bad happened up there. And I'm not allowed to leave my room since I woke up. That was the first time I could use the facilities in the bathroom. I'm so grateful to do it. My room smelled like a dead corpse about 40 minutes ago, and then I come back in and it's all fresh and clean and gone. So somebody really scary is coming in here and doing something god fucking awful, right? You know it. I'm not allowed to leave this main room hardly at all today. Hardly at all. I was able to go out once, and that's when I reported. I mean, I could go out, but once to do something for a little while out there, which was make something to eat, okay? Like, that's get my picture, that's what I'm saying. So I only was able to go out there for that long a time once today, and that's when I reported that this is still going, this fucking body shopping. I don't know what to call it, and I'm without words. I'm so terrified here. And then all I can do as a survivor is just keep saying, and that's what you've heard me say. I just keep saying this. And then when I go to the door, there's always these white or Arabic people, and mostly women, walking by, smirking and sticking their noses up. There's something seriously fucking wrong with the people here. And then I come back in here, and I know how serious it is with the chemical weapons and the shit that I'm witnessing under the floors and all the fucking murders I've lived through and witnessed. And I'm telling the world, dude, New York City and Chicago are fucking gone. And if you have a brain, do not fucking go there right now. And if you're on a plane flying there and you're a good person, get a hotel room at least an hour out of the motherfucking city. Okay, so that's what I witnessed. That's basically it in a nutshell, is that this is an ice freezing, pitch black cold house. There's no heat. It's freezing cold. They've got windows open. It's freezing fucking cold. There's multiple TVs blasting. There's no terrorist racing, no terrorist anything. No. They've got dead bodies for sure upstairs in the murder room. They haven't collected the mail. There's no terrorists here in anywhere, which I'm really crossing my fingers and praying to God they're finally in hell. What else did I witness? They stole all my mail again. I just can't brainstorm at all. It's so scary. The dead corpse was seeping that's 2 times into my fucking room now. This is really serious here. When it starts to come into my fucking room, oh my God, what is going on here? I know, it's so scary. And then my guardian angel is telling me, do not step foot outside your room. That was the first time I could go. And my guardian angel said, you race with the film, and you film to the porch, and you get the heck back up there. I could film her. It was okay. I had a minute or 2 to spare, but that was it. You go fast, you go back up, you go to the bathroom, and you do not come back out again. I can't come back out again, by the way. Special Forces, I know that. I'm in here, dude. And you know what? I'm with you, and I'm just as pissed at these civilians, because I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, and they still fucking act like that. Yeah, there's something fucking wrong with them, is right. These people have no conscience. My guardian angel said that today. They have no consciousness, Heidi. They have no conscience. That's why they can't reflect and learn what they did was wrong. They're never going to ever think what they did was wrong. Using poison, using bombs, cutting bodies, anything goes. It's okay if they think it is. The white and the Arabic people in the United States have to be put to death. They have to be exterminated. Not all the white ones, and I'm not getting into this, and not all the Arabic ones. And anyone knows, thank God it's coming from me. Thank God it's coming from Heidi Granger's mouth, because you know I don't want to go after all of them. I'm not trying to racially cleanse people. What I'm saying is they're genocidal, and they have to be exterminated because of what they fucking did, okay? I'm not a fucking genocidal wanting to do this to anyone. And my ears are plugged and I just can't do this anymore here. But thank God someone said it. And thank God someone told the world what's going to happen to New York City. And this is a big reason why. This fucking place. Vladimir Putin, Biden, Trump are too involved with these kind of terrorists. Iranian president fucking sent Iranian motherfuckers here just last night. I can't talk about it. They made an arrest. This is the stuff that gets us nuked. You're arresting Iranian fucking Revolutionary Guard in D.C., fighting it out with Special Forces. What the fuck do you think is going to happen? And then what do I film? Another fucking white, dumb whore sticking her nose up saying, not me. I'm better than everybody. Nothing ever's gonna happen to me. She's very fucking wrong. They're very fucking wrong. But this is what my angel said. It doesn't matter. They'll never realize they're wrong, Heidi. Okay, call it an angel thing. He's telling me they need to be exterminated. Call it an angel thing. Call me crazy. I don't care anymore. I'm up to my last 20 seconds before it's 14 minutes. I'm going to hang it up. There's dead bodies. It's freezing cold. It's jet black. There's blasting TVs, and it smells like the chemical weapons. Goodbye.